Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for the first game of our Zone Mortalis knockout tournament. Yes, it is finally here after a lot of promises that I was going to bring this to you. It is here. We finally managed to get to this point, and as you've probably seen on social media or seen here, just beside me, we already have the pairings for all the legions we have here at the studio to fight with. So as you can see, some of them do have a bye into the quarterfinals. Others no, like today, the Imperial Fists will be fighting against the Iron Hands. Now, all these names have been picked off a hat. This is why some of these matchups are Loyalist versus Loyalist. And we will have a lot of that more as the rounds progress. Now, 1,500 points, all the lists will be the same. So if they pass to a next round, they will use the exact same list. Rites of Wars are allowed. No special characters are allowed, by the way. This is something that we have all agreed here in the SN team. And Stevie G will be commanding some of the armies. Myself will be commanding some of the others. And newly founded team member Jose will be commanding the rest. Now, on to today's game, we are playing Seize the Guns. This is one of the custom missions which is designed by the SN team, and you can actually see all the missions we have custom designed on our social media, which we use at our No Retreat events, and we'll be using some of those at our Gibraltar Horus Heresy Grand Tournament. Now, this mission has 5 objectives. This mission will also be played in all of the first round games. The board will also stay the same, so all the layout in this first Zone Mortalis game will be the same as all the first round pairings as well, just so that everything is equal and it is as fair as it can be. Now, that will change as the rounds go on into the quarterfinals. Missions will change, and obviously the layout of the Zone Mortalis itself. Now, onto armies, I will be leading the Imperial Fists. So yeah, I brought a Templar Brethren list. As you can see, awesome job by in-house painter and team member Benji from Stand Fast Studios. And yeah, I'm really rooting for this army. I think it has a great punch, and I'm sure it will be advancing into the next couple of rounds. Fingers crossed. Now, my opponent, the beautiful Jose, is here with his Iron Hands. Resilience is the name when it comes down to this list, and a lot of shooting as well, which is something that there's a lot to talk about. A lot of people say that Zone Mortalis is the place to have close combat units. There's a lot of people that say that shooting is still very powerful. So this is the game that we're going to see that. We have resilience and shooting power versus a very good close combat list. Now, talking about lists, and you've also seen the battlefield already, so let's check out the lists with Jose's Iron Hands first, coming right up.
Hello, it's Jose. I'm happy to be back on the studio. I'm looking forward to play with my Iron Hands this time, so let's jump straight into the list. This time I brought the Rite of War of the Company of Bitter Iron, because it's gonna make compulsory all my Immortals, which is quite convenient if I have to capture an objective and defend it. And also it's gonna be giving me hatred, but in this case I'm not gonna be using that much, because look at that, I'm playing against Loyalists and I don't like that at all. So let's jump straight into the HQ where I'm having my Praetor. My Praetor is an Iron Father, and he's having a Thunder Hammer and also a Paragon Blade. As a Warlord trait, he's having the Hell's Heart or something like that it was. But basically what it's providing me, if you're killing me after a close combat or something, he's gonna be able to reach you 1d6 attack automatic impact, and probably is gonna kill the guy. So let's see how it goes. And with the Praetor, I'm having the Retinue, and my Retinue in this time is composed by Standard Bearer, which is having a Lightning Claw with him. I'm having a guy with a dual Lightning Claws, 2 guys with Combi-Volkites and Power Mauls, 2 guys with Combi-Volkites and also Power Swords, and at last the last guy is having the Combi-Volkite and the Power Fist. With this said, let's jump straight into the Elites. In Elites, I'm having the Dreadnought, the Mighty Dreadnought, that you never have to go out of home without him. And in this case, it's always having the dual Gravis Power Fist, and also it's having the Melta Grab in. As a second option, I'm having 5 Gorgons, that in this case, 2 of them they're going to have in dual lightning claws, and the rest of them they're having, I mean, the hammer bearer is having a thunder hammer and Combi-Volkite, and the other 2 guys are having the 2 Combi-Volkites and 2 power fists. Let's jump straight into the troop. So in troop, I'm having 2 identical squad of Immortals, where I'm having just basically the Surgeon is having the thunder hammer, and the whole unit is having the Volkites, and 2 of them they're gonna having some Meltas. So this is my list. I'm really looking forward to play some Mortalis with this army because it's gonna be the first time actually. And let's see how it's go. Let's see Pardo's list now.
So here we go with probably the fan favorites to win the whole event. The Imperial Fists, 1,500 points of Zone Mortalis goodness. Now, I've gone for the Brethren Assault Rite of War. Yes, there probably was a better Rite of War which we don't speak of just because it's just unholy bad in the sense of it's not nice to play against. So, we've gone for Brethren Assault. I think it's a very good one. I think that Templar Brethren are very good for this specific game type of mission. 2-up save, 6-up invulnerable save, 2 wounds each, very good in close combat, and a lot of advantages when it comes to sweeping advances. So, it's a mean list. Let's see how this goes. So, first of all, starting it all off as my HQ, we have a Praetor in Artificer armor. Beautiful model. Big shout out to our team member Benji, Standfast Studios, for painting the remaining units for this Templar Brethren. So he's got a master crafted Paragon blade, and I have gone for the Solar Martial Warlord trait. Now I quickly want to point out that the Solar Martial Warlord trait gives you an extra reaction, and the best part of that Warlord trait is that you actually get +1 weapon skill for the Praetor and his unit that he's attached to when you are fighting against traitors. Now, we did bring the names out of a hat. Sadly, we've got a Loyalist versus Loyalist game for the first round, so I won't be using that part of the Warlord traits, but as we spoke about at the beginning, all the lists will be exactly the same as they go through to different, to the quarterfinals, semifinals. So I'm risking it. I think that it's far too good of a Warlord trait to leave behind just because I was playing Loyalist. And I actually didn't know I was going to play Loyalist to start off with until we picked the names out of a hat. So hopefully I do pass and play some traitors in the next rounds. Then we move on to troop choices. So because of my Rite of War, I do have 3 Templar Brethren units. 3 units of 10 to be exact. We have all of them wielding the swords, obviously, and the shields, granting me a 6-up invulnerable save, which is great to have just in case I get hit a lot or fired a lot with high AP weapons. And apart from that, we have a Vexillia in the unit, and the Sergeant is upgraded to have a Solarite Gauntlet, which is a Strength 10 AP 1 Power Fist, basically. And then we move on to elites, which we have 1 Contemptor Dreadnought. I think everybody or most of the lists do have a sort of Dreadnoughts in their list. So as per today, and as for the Imperial Fist, we have 2 Gravis Power Fists with inbuilt melters. I believe that the more attacks you have in a Dreadnought walking up those corridors, it's a good thing to have. And then lastly, and maybe not the best choice, but I wanted to bring them, I've bought a heavy support slot. Now, many of you are probably saying, why is it that a bad thing? Well, first of all, the guns are amazing. A lot of shots with rending at a strength of 6 is great for Zone Mortalis, especially when they are assaults, so you can actually move and fire them, and with a +1 to hit because it is a bolt weapon. Now, the only problem here is that it costs me 3 points to bring into the board as reinforcements during deployment or later on the game. So a bit tricky, but I wanted to give myself a bit of a hard time when it came to reinforcements and playing them. But I do have some tricks up my sleeves. I know that I can put them up. We can have up to 6 turns in Zone Mortalis, so there's plenty of time with 2 reinforcements added every turn as well. And they are great because if you can outflank them, they can do a lot of duck, especially if you can get line of sight onto some units, onto some tasty objectives. That is my list, 1,500 points of Imperial fists. You've seen Jose's lists, you've seen the battlefield, and let's go on to battle and see who will be in the quarterfinals after this game.
We have done it, and in doing so assigned ourselves to the annals of oblivion. Our deeds purged from recorded memory, our victories stripped of their worth, will be damned as traitors, reckless outcasts, and renegades to the Imperium. We have turned the keys of hell. There is no going back, nor would we wish to, for the fires of the rage that burns within us are stronger than that of pride or honor. It has been twisted to hate, pure, righteous vengeance for our fallen at Esteban. We shall continue again, resurrected to carry the banner of the Iron Hands Legion once more, and drive it through every traitor's hearts we find. The Imperial Fist's vessel now approaches. We must cloak our secret. I enter this log for any of those that one day may listen. Know this, we are loyal to the Emperor. We wage war in his name and that of our father, and no one shall stand in our way.
And here we go. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. Jose back in the house. First game as an SN official team member.
Yep.
And he's brought his mighty Iron Hand. So the first game for the knockout system of Zone Mortalis with all our legions here in the studio. A bit sad, our first game is actually Loyalist versus Loyalist.
Yeah.
Because we did take names out of a hat, and this was the game that actually, the first game that came out. So most of them are Loyalist versus Traitor. There is some armies like the Ultramarines and the Sons of Horus, I believe, that get free passes. You can see that on our social media post. But today we are playing the Iron Hands versus the Imperial Fist. We are playing Seize the Guns, which is a custom mission that we play at our events. Basically, we have made the mission up. We think it's very balanced, especially for the first round. So you will be seeing this mission in all of the first round combats. As you can see, beautiful battlefield, but I have won the first roll-off. So I will be going first. No seizing of the initiative for Jose, because you've spent all of your reinforcement points.
Yes.
Now, let's go on to deployment. I have used a total of 4 reinforcement points. For those of you new to Zone Mortalis, you just get 6 reinforcement points to use. Troops cost 1, elites cost 2, HQs cost 4, unless you deploy them on the table like I have, and that is halved. And then heavy support and fast attack are actually 3 AP. So I've actually used a total of 4. I have 2 of my brethren units, which are troops for this Rite of War, so they've cost me 1 each. And then I have attached my Praetor to this unit, costing me 2. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, total of 4. 2 reinforcements left, and I do have in reserves my small unit of illustrious assault cannon wielding Marines, my Dreadnought, and another unit of Brethren. So hopefully, as I stated when I was talking about my list, the illustrious assault cannons are very good, but are going to be tricky to bring them. But I wanted to have a bit of some difficulty in my list. So that is the Imperial Fist side. Let's take a look at Jose's side and your deployment. So take us through your tactically deployment. What's happening here, Jose?
Well, I'm just putting the whole Immortals, just 1 capturing already, and this one ready to capture number 1 objective.
Yep.
I have put the Gorgons just to protect or contest the number 2 objective.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if my HQ and all his fellas is going to be able to capture that one. So,
yes, in the middle, center, yeah. Perfect. And then in reserve, you do have your dreadnoughts.
Only my dreadnought.
And you don't have any reinforcement points assigned, so you're hoping for the 2 we get every turn.
Exactly.
As for the mission, I'm just quickly going to explain it. Obviously, I will be explaining any of all these games. We will be recording all of the first rounds throughout these next few weeks, so you will be seeing a lot of Zone Mortalis. So there's 5 objectives on the table. There's 3 in the middle, and there's 1 on each of their deployment zones. So there's 1 underneath the Brethren, and there's 1 underneath the Immortals. And they're numbered, as you can see. So at the end of every turn, once we have scored the points, we get a point for each of those objectives. We roll a dice. On the roll of a 6, there's no number 6 objectives, meaning that nothing happens. On the roll of any other number, that objective is removed, which can be game-changing. Apart from that, we do have, obviously, the Zone Mortalis normal secondaries, which you always come and play. And it is a 4-turn game with a capable going into 5 and 6 on the roll of extra dice. Now, that's it. I think we've sorted everything out. Yeah. No seizing of the initiative. So we're going on to Imperial Fist, turn 1, coming up next. And we are back. Turn 1 movement over. And guess what? The turn is also over because that is my full turn. I've just moved. For those of you, again, new to Zone Mortalis, you can't run through, basically you can't run through doors. You can only move. So I've just basically moved with both of these units through the door. I am still within an inch of both doors. So I've removed the doors for now. As soon as I'm away from an inch of those doors, they will be closing up. So yeah, that's my, oh, sorry. There we go. Just in case I'm not within 3 inches, I will be at the end of that turn. So, capturing this objective, moving up the field as we go. That is my turn. Quick and easy. On to Iron Hands. Turn 1, coming up next. Okay, we're back, and again, a quick and easy movement phase, or turn 1 for the Iron Hands. Not a lot happening, but don't worry, there will be a lot of action happening in the next few turns. So, Jose, explain what's happened. You've moved up. Nothing can run in your army.
No, I can't run. Well, only the HQ.
Oh, only HQ, but he's attached, so. Yeah. So you've basically just moved up with a few units, correct?
Mm-hmm, exactly. So I have moved the Immortals through the gate, actually, and I'm trying to get the Heart of the Legion here, which I'm going to be able to take it. Mm-hmm. And here pretty much the same, and I would like you guys to answer this question because we have been discussing Paragon if
it's within range.
Yeah, if it's in range of 6 inches, I'm going to have Heart of the Legion, even though I'm having the wall in between.
Yes, that's so from question, in the new Zone Mortalis, there's nothing that states that obviously wall stop range of objectives. So at this point, we're just giving it, obviously he's not with, are you within 3 as well? Are you? Yeah. Okay, you're within 3, so you're capturing that objective.
No, I'm not capturing, I'm 6.
Within 6, okay, so he's not within 3, so he's not capturing the objective, but he is within 6, and more than 50% of that unit is within that 6, meaning that he does get Heart of the Legion. So we're going to play it that way, because there's nothing in the rules that we can see that states differently. The Gorgons moved up as well. Again, no running on that side, and obviously we are holding down the objective on the back, which is very important.
It is.
So that is the end of your turn. That is the end of my turn. Yes. So we now need to roll a dice to see which objective is removed. So do you want to roll?
Let's go here in this corridor,
okay,
for example.
Yep.
1.
So that one is removed. Guess what? You're not scoring and you're not getting Heart of the Legion anymore.
Yeah, that's painful.
Okay, perfect. So on to turn 2 for the Imperial Fists, coming up next. Okay, we're back. Movement now over. Brethren moving for this door. Can't run because it was a door. So 7 inches. It does get me to the objective now, which I am in a good place because obviously I would be scoring that unless those Immortals here in the middle actually come and fight me, which that is what I want. My Praetor and his unit has run up the field now, and now basically within touching distance of objective number 2. And then moving on to this side, I have used a total of 4 reinforcement points. So what happened here is that I did have 2 reinforcements points. I do get 2 at the beginning of the turn, granting me 4. Heavy support gives me 3, and 1 to flank from this table edge. Now, it costs 3 for this mission to flank from the back, so it's very, very difficult. But I've used all mine, and I think I wouldn't have done it if he wouldn't have lost this objective, just because he would have had Heart of the Legion and Feel No Pain for 4 up Feel No Pain, plus his shields, plus his armor. It would have been. But now that he doesn't have the Feel No Pain, I think it's time to unleash hell with the illustrious assault cannons. Now, Intercept coming in hot first with a lot of Volkite goodness. Which is what Jose always likes. He likes his Volkites.
Volkite is the best.
Volkite is a waste. Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 3s.
3s. Okay. This one and this one, and I think everything hits.
Yep.
And now
Strength is
5.
5.
On 3s.
Okay, 3s to wounds. Okay, remove
A lot of
couple more.
1s and 2s, so yeah. We got all
Do you have some melters or something in that unit?
I
No.
got 2 melters.
2 melters. Okay, do you want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. So
1 hit.
that's good.
2 up.
Okay, so 1 is dead automatically, and then I have 2, 4, 6, 7 saves. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I do have Artificer armor on that sergeant, so I can do, as for SN rules, the maximum of my initiative. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. He's dead, and then all these have to be 3 ups. So that's 2 more dead. So that is his dead. So it's only 1. And you have more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Ouch. Let's do it. What's this? Your sergeant?
I'm on. This is the deflagration actually from.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because I failed 2. No. Yes,
more
I failed
wounds,
2.
actually.
2 more wounds. You might take the unit off. Yes, you do. Wow. So this gets you a lot of points.
Is it?
Because you get first strike. I think it's also. Let's go and quickly
From
check.
the first turn, I think.
Yeah, it's not. It's only not. No, not first turn. It's the one you are going first. Where's my? Here we go. You are going first currently. I was going first currently, meaning that you do get a secondary count called counter strike.
Okay.
So if you kill something before I kill something, you get a point.
Oh, that's
Guess what? You've killed something before I've killed something. You've taken off a very expensive unit, which has been expensive to come in as well. So.
Sorry, I feel bad now.
Don't feel bad. I'm playing Imperial Fists. That is the end of my turn now. I've just lost a turn, lost a unit in my turn. But yeah, so you do get a point. Taking it to 2-1 at the moment because we both got a point on the first turn with each of our deployment objectives. And yeah, I don't know what's happened. Let's go on to turn 2. Iron Hands coming up next. And we're back. Movement now over for the Iron Hands on turn 2. Great start to the Iron Hands on this turn, but there isn't going to be a lot this turn either. So it's mostly movement for Jose. He's got his 2 Immortal squads moving up the field. Obviously, he can't run through this door, so he's staying behind that door. And what else has happened? He's obviously on that objective in the back, staying put. We're already giggling here that objective is the one that's going to disappear this turn. And then he's got his Gorgons moving up this side. You haven't moved them, right? You've just stayed put. Yeah. And you are keeping those 2 reinforcement points, aren't you? So I'm going to give you those 2 icons for you.
Thank
us
you.
Not to... the 2 orange ones for you. There we go. And you've got 2 reinforcement points to play with as from next turn. Quite good, because obviously that means that the Dreadnought, which costs 2 points, can actually flank next turn, which is good. Now, that's the end of the turn. Now we score. I would score a point for the central objective here, and you would score a point for the back one, which would take us to 3-2.
Yeah.
And now we roll again. Shall I roll this time?
Oh my God, you do.
I roll.
You do.
Okay.
Not
so
3
what do I
time.
want? I want a 3, right?
Yeah, you want 3.
A 1.
You re-roll again, maybe?
I think we do re-roll. Yes. So we re-roll again because they need to disappear.
4.
That is a 4 central one, but I have scored it. I have scored it, but that is messy because now there's no objectives here. So we're all going to start fighting for this flank and the back objectives as well. Painful. And it's like, do you now hunt for objectives or do you actually hunt down units as well? That is the question. Perfect. Let's go on to turn 3. Coming up next. Okay, turn 3 already. This is what I like as on Mortalis. It's quick games.
Really quick.
And it's very hot here, so it's good. It's good because we can go. So there's aircon on the other room, not aircon on this side. Okay, so A lot happening. So the central objective has just appeared, which is crazy. But I do have managed to, with my 7 inches, actually approach this objective here, which is great because I am within 3 inches, so I'm holding this objective. As much as I want, as my inner Imperial Fist Brethren blood wants to actually move in and start chopping up these units, which I think the Brethren with the amount of attacks are very good against you, especially with no fear, no pain.
Exactly.
I've actually moved back. Playing tactical, we want to win these games because we want to advance to the next rounds and keep people happy. As for this Brethren squad, as much as I want to run away now because there's a couple of units now moving towards me, I have been man enough to move towards this objective, especially with my Warlord in play there. Newly painted by Standfast Studio, Benji himself from the SM team. So I want to basically have a challenge with someone and see how he performs. Now, I could have brought this unit in. I did have 2 reinforcement points. I could have brought them and started playing. But at this point, as I have this objective already with this squad, I'm keeping them for an extra turn because it means that I can outflank next turn.
Yeah.
I can even outflank from your side because I've got 2 points. 2 points next turn. They cost 1 to bring in, 3 to bring in from yours. So I could basically challenge and charge your unit in there.
Exactly.
So what I have done is forget that. What I have done with my 2 reinforcement points is I've brought my contender running in from this edge, which is free and cost me 2. So I have no reinforcement points. But I can flank with this unit because it costs 1 plus 1 for being a troop unit. So that's it. A lot happening. No charges because I want to keep onto this objective. And I can't really see anything. So you need to have line of sight to what you're going to charge. Turn 3 finished. On to turn 3 for Iron Hands, coming up next. And we're back, turn 3 over for the Iron Hands, not the full turn, but the movement phase. So Jose, take us through what's actually happening here.
Well, I've been moving all my units, actually the Gorgons and the HQ.
Yep.
They have been moving into the
corridor.
Objective number 2 because I have to deny him another point.
Yes,
so
yeah.
That was the point. But also at the same time, I've been flanking with my Dreadnought.
Yes.
Just to say hi. You know, we are bros.
So he can't charge, but he is now a spot of bother, if you know what I mean. So not much I can do there.
Yeah.
And what else is happening?
Also, I just moved the Mortalis just to have some better position, just to shoot your Templars.
Perfect.
And this unit is just remaining here just to capture the point again. So
okay. So in the movement phase, what I would do is I would do a reaction to you. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to intercept him with my bolt pistols. Not much I can do. So that is a total of 10 bolt pistols. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the Brethren hitting on 3s. And then looking for 6s. That's 1. And then my Praetor hitting on 2s. And looking for 6s. Nothing there.
2 up. He's okay.
He's fine. Perfect. So that is it. That is the movement phase done. You do have some shooting, so let's get some dice ready and move on to the shooting phase. Finally a shooting phase. First one of the game. Okay, we're back onto the shooting phase we go. I have displaced as my reaction, so as soon as he's going to basically shoot at me, I moved towards this objective, trying to get out of the melters, which I sadly haven't been able to. But if he wants to charge me, it's going to be a long charge. As for here, basically, even though I can do a second reaction, I'm not going to do any because there's no really place to go. So I will wait for the assault phase to brace on some units. Okay, which unit are we starting off with?
Yeah, this one, for example.
Okay, so how many can see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Volkites, 2 melters.
Yeah, exactly, you're
Perfect.
right.
Okay.
So I have...
So we roll here in the middle?
Yeah, well,
Or here? What do you
here
want to go?
better.
Here, okay.
Yes, it's gonna be more comfy. These are the Volkites, okay? 3 up to hit.
Perfect.
And I'm missing
A few. And then
few
3 ups
ones,
to 3 ups.
2 wounds. And
Okay.
5 wounds.
5 wounds for now, and then you have your melters
The
as well.
Meltas, yeah. Meltas hitting both.
Yeah, that's what you
2
want.
up.
2s to wound, 2 wounds. Okay, so 2 6 up invulnerable saves from the melters, fail both, and then these are 2 ups. And all
Everyone
passed.
okay.
So 2 are slain anyway. So I'll bring them here from the back here, and then you do have more shooting here as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with the Gorgons, for example.
Yep, perfect.
The Gorgons are Combi-Volkite, so it's 4 shots each one, but I have to divide it. I'm gonna shoot first the Volkites, okay?
Okay, perfect.
These are the Volkites. 3s to hit, and it's hitting everything, okay?
Okay.
And now the bolters are 6 shots.
These are combi, right?
Yeah, they're
combi
Volkites, yeah.
Okay.
And 3s to hit, and this one failing. Okay, I'm gonna wound first with the
Volkites? Hitting on 3s, right?
Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, okay.
Everything wounds.
And 4s to wound.
4 to wounds for the...
One.
Only 1.
Okay. So,
Rolling separate because...
Yeah, because of the flag rates.
Yeah.
Okay, and then anything else in that unit, or is that it?
That unit is on
okay,
the...
so 2 up on the bolter, and 2 up on the Volkites. 2 go through, so that means that 1 is dead. Deflagrate on this. 2 more. 2 up. That's fine. So 1 is slain. Let's quickly remove him from here. So I will choose you, my friend. And then you do have the second unit of Immortals, right?
Yeah, well, the HQ, the retinue, actually.
The retinue, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have there?
I have in here 5 Combi-Volkites, and also the Iron Father is having the Melta gun.
Melta gun on it. Okay, perfect.
Okay, same process.
Let's do it.
5. These are the Volkites. Okay, 10 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wow.
Okay, and
Half.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
That's 4.
Yeah, 4 wounds at the moment.
Yeah.
And now the bolters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s to wound. 3s to hit, sorry.
Yep.
4 to wound.
That's 2 there. Yeah. 4 to wound. That is 2 more.
Ones more.
Okay, and then the Melta, right?
The Melta, yeah. Melta is 2 up. Hitting and 2 up.
Ooh, okay, so Volkites, 2 ups, passes, and bolters, 2 ups, 1 wound. And basically just 1 wound because it's not deflagrates. Perfect. That's all the shooting.
The Contemptor, actually.
Oh, the Contemptor, yes. So I'm going to put, I did lose 1, which I removed already. I need to put a wound on 1 more, which I'll put here. And then you've got 2 Melter shots to finish off the shooting phase.
2 up and 2 up.
And 2 to wounds. Okay.
6
ups.
Whoa, one guy
1
saved.
passed. So I'm basically the guy that's wounded already. Perfect. So that is that. That is all the shooting out the way. We do have some charges. Let's get some dice ready and move on to the charge phase. Okay, we're going to start charging. It's basically a 3-inch and a 2-inch, so it can't really fail. I'm going to brace with this unit just because I can. So leadership test. That's a pass, so basically I become fearless for this turn. So do you want to roll? Basically a 3 from the Gorgons,
for example.
They make it, and then the retinue. They're in as well. And then you're going to charge here as well, right?
Yes, let's try
Okay,
this.
I'm going to brace because I might as well. I have 2 reactions with my Warlord traits, and that is a pass as well. So I am fearless again.
Nah, I'm still there.
That's 5. So you can move 3 inches up.
Yeah, okay.
If you want.
Yes,
and that's the end of that. So we're going to get some dice ready and go into some fierce combat. I will be challenging with my Praetor. So you can have a little think of who you want me to kill, and then we can move on to that. Okay, we're back, and we're going into the only combat, and we're going at initiative. So I have challenged. He has accepted with his Warlord as well, and we're going to hit it. Now, he's got a lot more attacks. He's got 6 attacks with his Paragon Blade and 2 attacks with his Machinator Array. So they all strike with the same initiative, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, actually, Machinator Array is initiative 1.
Is unwieldy.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
so I'll let you go first with your 6 attacks then.
Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
This is the Paragon Blade. Hitting only 2s.
Okay, do you have Mastercrafted?
No, not Mastercrafted.
And then
3 to wounds.
3 to wounds.
2
2
wounds.
wounds. Okay, I'm going to do my attack so we see where we
Okay.
stand. So again, I need 4s. I did Mastercraft it, which I get my 3 attacks, and I need 3s to wound. Looking for 6s, really.
Yes.
Looking for 6s. Come on, give me some 6s. No, okay, so 3 wounds dealt.
Okay.
And now you have your Machinary Array.
Machinator Array.
Machinator Array.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
there.
happens. And then you do have a Thunder Hammer, but you've opted to go with the,
Yeah, with
the
the
Paragon
magnet,
Blades.
yes,
Okay, so I've given you 3 wounds, you've given me 2,
2,
right?
yeah.
I'll do my saves first.
Okay.
AP2, so 4 ups. Both
You're
passed.
saved.
Haha.
7 on 3s.
3 ups for you because you have a... ooh, I'm going to put you in the spot.
Cyber Familiar.
Yes, yeah. Because you always used to say, I can't forget what
Cyber Skull.
Cyber Skull. You always used to Cyber Familiar. So he gets a 3 up.
3 up.
Plus 1 to his invulnerable save.
One
Oh, I do pierce your armor. So
Yeah.
he suffers 1 wound. Do you have an extra wound for being something special? No. Down to...
Feel no pain, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, feel no
and
pain.
we do have to do some feel no pains, which we're going to do on camera as well.
I'm feel no pain 4 because I'm part of the unit troop line, right? I mean, that's conferring me Heart of the Legion to the unit. Right?
I don't know. Let's roll it anyway.
Yeah.
6 up, and we'll double check.
It's okay
so
anyway.
nothing happens anyway. Now we do have to do some Heart of the Legion from before because my brethren do have it. So I'm going to do my 2 Volkites from this side, and nothing there. And then I did do a bolt shot on this side, which nothing there anyway. So just want to make sure that happens. Okay, then we move on to the next initiative, which is Lightning Claws. Your weapons, there's some weapons here that can attack, right, as well on the retinue, and all my brethren. So what do we want to do first? Shall we do your Gorgons first?
Yeah, let's go with the Gorgons first.
Okay,
Why not?
perfect.
Okay. It's going to be 5 attacks each.
With the Lightning Claws.
The Lightning Claws, so... But I'm having weapon skill 4, which
Yes,
is the
to my
buff
5,
part.
so I do survive a bit.
I'm
Perfect.
hitting in 5s,
5s to hit.
which is
Okay,
only
3, that's
3.
not bad. 4s to wound, re-rolling.
Rolling. I'm
Looking for 6s. Okay, re-rolling. Okay, so, and then the rest of the weapons are unwieldy?
Yeah, exactly.
Power fists, okay. So, 1 6-up, plus Pride of the, Heart of the Legion, an objective,
You're
so
okay.
passed. And then this is a 2-up, which I pass as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we go on to me attacking back. Or
you
do you
gonna
want, or
attack?
do you want to do the rest?
We can do the same initiative if you want. I mean, if you're going to attack this one.
Yeah, are they elite? Because
Yes,
I'm
they're
gonna,
elites.
okay, so I'm going to go for, and they are HQ.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go for they both have the 2-up armor, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the Gorgons because they are weapon skill 4.
Yeah.
So I will be hitting more. So let me get some dice ready and we'll start attacking. Okay, I'm striking next with my power sword. So hitting, I'm going to hit the Gorgons. Like I stated, I'm going to try and remove an elite unit from play to get an extra tasty point. And obviously I'm hitting on 3s, which is always good to have. Here we go, hitting on 3s. Remove these and that one. And then Jose, I think you're going to help me out again. And then strength is 4. So I'm hitting, wounding on 4s, looking for 6s.
2 6s.
Okay, so remove these. So 1 goes into the invulnerable save, 2, sorry, go into the vulnerable save, and 7 go into your normal save. Not bad,
Not bad at all. Okay.
Here we go.
I'm going to be throwing 2 by 2 maybe.
Yeah, up to you. So are we going to do the invul saves first? Okay, so
Well,
one's dead.
Okay, 1 guy is dead, and then the rest is going to be 7, right?
7, yes.
Yeah. 2 up. 1 wound caused.
1 wound, yeah. So that's 3 wounds in total.
Yes.
Okay, now we do have your attacks. You've set it up there, so I'm going to move on to this side, just because it's easier. And you have a mix and match in that unit. You've got some power weapons, you've got some lightning claws, you've got some chain swords as well, or no? It's all,
No,
it's all
chain
okay.
swords.
So, shall we do the lightning claws?
Lightning claws from the beginning, so 4 up to hit. Hitting only 2s.
Okay.
This is a power Maul, let's say. Hitting on force again, sorry.
Yep, force, yep.
Another power Maul. Oh my goodness, one power Maul.
I'm scaring you. The brethren are terrifying.
And this is power swords, okay?
Okay.
Powered swords that they're hitting a little bit better. And I missed the standard beer, which is for attack of lightning claw.
Lightning claw.
Yeah.
3 attacks.
Well, it's 2 bases and a half charge, right?
And charge, yes, true.
No, you're right.
Yeah, because you don't get the specialist weapon, so it's 3 attacks.
Okay.
I'll give you those 3. I'll give you those 3 as hits.
Okay, well, then it's two hits in total because I'm hitting on force, right?
Okay, yeah.
So in total, I'm having, this is
lightning claws, and this is power mauls.
Power mauls,
and power swords. Okay, so lightning claws.
Yeah.
Wounded on 4s, re-rolling.
That's what I wanted.
Re-rolling because of shreds. Okay, so two wounds and 1 goes through, and then this is the
power swords.
Power swords, or again 4s.
I'm looking for 6s. Okay, 2 more
so
wounds.
these can go into here.
And power mauls, 2 wounds.
And these can go into here as well. Yeah. Okay, so 2 ups here. All passed. And, 1 miss. I do get Heart of the Legion.
You're right.
I pass again. I'm going to use your dice. And then this is a 6 up, because this was a lightning claw.
Yeah, exactly.
Rending lightning claw.
Exactly.
6 up, followed by a Heart of the Legion. No, so 1 wound dealt. I have survived quite well, Jose, there.
Yeah, but now it's the Thunder Hammer and the Power Fist.
I've also got a Power Fist.
Yeah.
Shall I do mine first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we do have a Solarite Gauntlet here. Hitting on 3s. No! I wanted to instant kill you. No! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, nothing. I do have Master Crafted on him.
Okay.
So I need to hit 1.
1 hit.
And choose 2 wounds. There we go.
He's
So one 5 up or 4?
5 up?
5 up. Oh, he passes with that emblem showing me. Okay, and then you do have your Thunder Hammers and your
2 Power Fist and 2 Thunder Hammers. 1 Thunder Hammer.
3 attacks each.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
This is gonna hurt. Should hurt. But look, what is helping me out is that I have a bigger weapon spread.
Yeah, exactly.
So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s now. This is the Power Fist.
Okay. 1 hit.
1 hit. Whoa.
And choose 2 wounds.
Yeah, choose 2 wounds.
Okay, 1 wound here, and then the Thunder Hammer.
The Thunder Hammer, 3 attacks again. Not sure if the Thunder Bear, the Hammer, the Bear Hammer, or whatever it is having 3 attacks, but it's okay.
He has 2. Yes, he has 3 attacks plus 1 for charging, so it would be 4.
4.
It would be
Are you
4.
sure about that?
He's the sergeant, right?
Yeah.
He has 3. He has 3 attacks, so 1 more. So 2 hits and choose 2 wounds.
And choose 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, so these are brutal 2. So let's do a brutal 2. 6 ups, 1 dead, 2 dead, and then 6 up on the Power Fist. Fine. So 3 dead in total. Not bad at all. Let's get all the dead off and then count up who has won that initial battle. After blood being finally spilt, then we checked the combat. Now, you actually did a total of 5. I only did a total of 3. You won combat there, but I am fearless for this turn because of my Zone Mortalis reaction, which is really good.
Really, really good.
Because you can hold for a turn. Now, the important bits, points-wise, we are contesting here, meaning that no one is scoring it. I do score a point here. You do score a point there. And now it is time to basically roll. So it's your turn because I rolled before. So we have a 5, a 3, and a 2. Okay, here we go.
5.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Turn 4 coming up next. And we're back, turn 4 now. So it could be the last turn. My brethren have moved up now to try and assault into... no, at the moment, there isn't anything that points-wise, because it is a troop unit. I can't really get a point for the elite and HQs being killed, but I could kill something in a challenge and grab an extra really important point, if I say so myself. Dreadnought running up the field. Basically, he's just going to try and run up and get as close as possible to that unit. And I've brought in with my 2 reinforcement points. I have flanked using 1 point and plus a point for bringing troops from reserve. Created a bit of a barrier here, so the Dreadnought has to charge into this unit and not the Praetor one with my Warlord, which is important for this game because it is close. It is 4-3 at the moment. Let's see how it goes. As for shooting, I just have some pistols to shoot. You are going to react there, right? First.
Yes.
So you're going to suppress when you move. So that would be first. Okay. So let's do suppress.
These are the Volkites, hitting on 6.
Okay.
Only
Yep,
2.
only snap firing here. And then 2 melters.
And the 2 melters.
These are the ones you want to see, that
Yeah.
iron fist.
That
Nothing.
is not happening
Okay,
this
so
time.
2 3-ups.
Yes. 2
And
wounds.
2 wounds. And 2 ups.
1 wound.
And 1 goes through. Nothing to do. Deflagrates. Wounds
Another
again.
one?
Another one? No.
it's
Okay.
alright.
1 is wounded. Perfect. As for me, I will be shooting. So I'm going to do 10 shots here really quickly with some bolters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into your dreadnoughts. Hitting on 3s. Looking
Sixes
for
to
some
wound.
tasty 6s. Just 1.
2
up
up.
save.
Oh, 1
He
wound.
wounds.
A tricky wound, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I've got 8 shots here. So 4 and 8. Hitting on 3s. And
Wounding on 5s.
wounding on 5s because Iron Warriors.
Yeah, Iron
So
Hands.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Is it just against infantry or is it against dreadnoughts as well?
Against Dreadnought too.
So I can't wound you.
Oh, yeah,
then?
it's true. You
I
could
can't
wound
wound
me.
you. Okay,
You're
so
right. Huh.
this is removed because what is it that I get a minus to my strength,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So I can't wound you. So we take this off.
Yeah. And that one is 3 up. That is okay.
That's perfect. Passes. Okay, you could have displaced there. You could have moved your
Yeah.
dreadnought or that. Do you want to move? There's not really anywhere you could go, right?
No, not really. But
Only
I
4
can
inches.
displace 4 inches, I think, right?
You can move a bit. Yes, you can move
Yeah,
a bit
just a
further
little
back.
bit here, maybe just
Okay.
to avoid the Dreadnought next turn or something.
Yeah, perfect. That is it. That is my shooting phase now gone. Let's get some dice and go into some tasty charges. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, we've got dice ready. Well, that is because I will be charging the unit of Immortals, right?
Immortals, yeah.
And you're going to use your Bitter Fury, is it called? No.
The Gorgon Spites.
Gorgon Spite. So his special reaction in play makes him Overwatch twice.
Yes.
Now, when we make Overwatch, he's not hitting on 6s. It's normal reaction. So he'll be hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So all his weapons become double the amount,
Yeah.
basically. So we're going to do this twice for Volkite. So hitting on 3s.
3s. And once it gets hot, okay?
At least I've got my 2-up armor. So hopefully I will be surviving. Okay. And they do
Wow.
get hots.
Yeah.
Yes. You would
Wow.
have to do this separately, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, let's do it one at a time. So
One at a time, otherwise it's going to be a mess.
yes,
Sorry, guys.
because we need to do it this way. It's a bit of a shame.
The first one. 1 gets hot, but 3 hits, okay?
Okay.
The next one. 1 get hot. And
Same
3.
same as before. Yeah.
The next one. Oh my goodness.
And
One
one
more.
hit only. And then the last one.
next.
Well,
No,
for
no.
now. And then we double it. So 1 miss, 2 hits. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to wound with these. Let's do the full thing, right?
Yeah, we need to roll again because it's 8 shots.
Yeah. Let's wound with these and then you can have your dice back.
Okay.
So, we can show this. We can do the rest off camera. So these
Okay.
are, you need to wound with these, which are 3
3
ups.
to 1.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 saves for now. 3 and 6 saves for now. So I'll keep that to that side. You do have to do 4 3 ups
3 ups and feel no pain of 5.
of 5 up.
First one, 3 up, is alright. Second, feel no pain.
No, so 1
gone.
is dead.
Third, save.
9.
It's fine. Whoa,
Okay,
I
so
like
what
it.
you've seen now, we're going to repeat off camera to make it even faster. And then we're going to come back for my saving throws, and we'll do the 2 melters on camera for you guys to see as well. Okay, we're back, and these are the amount of Volkites that he's wounded with. We still haven't done the melter, but 2 Immortals have been perished because of Gets Hots, which I like. Now, to finish off, we've got 4 melter shots.
Yes.
Which is what's going to do the damage. So 4 dice, right?
Yeah, 4 dice, but I'm going to roll separately.
Gets Hots, that's
Yeah,
important.
Gets hot.
Okay, so he fails and gets hot, and then the next one, both hits.
Both hits. So, well.
Do you want to wound there? Choose to wound. 1 wound. I'll do a 6 up really quickly. No, so 1 is dead, instantly killed. And then you've got
The 3 It's okay.
passes. Okay. So now we go on to the Volkites. So I have 2 ups here. That is 1 wound, which you have to deflagrate.
Yep. It's wounding again.
Wounds again, so 2 up, and he dies. So 1 was already wounded, which I didn't put a wound marker before, because you wounded him from the shots before.
Yeah.
So 1 is dead, and then, because that's 1 wound, and then a melter has gone through, right?
Yeah.
So that is another 1 dead, so 2 deads in total. Am I correct?
We have done 2 deflagrators. I mean,
Yeah, the flagrate went. Did the 2 melters go through?
yeah, no, 1 melter went through, which is 1 guy off, literally.
Okay, yep. And then we've done 2 wounds on 1. Oh, you've done 1 wound on the deflagrate, but
And another one.
And another one.
I mean, this one was wounded already, right?
Yes, so that he's dead, right?
There is another wound then in one of
okay,
the
so
guys.
we put another wound onto there. Perfect. And then I'm going to charge really quickly. Jose, if you don't mind.
Go, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, that is not in.
No.
That is not in. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, back onto the other side of the Zone Mortalis. And by the way, for those of you who have probably already mentioned, the Gorgons didn't do their Feel No Pains last turn. So we've done it now. He passed 1, so the wound that was left on one of them, we've actually removed. Back to this combat we go. We're going to start with the challenge again. Now, at this point, we've been talking about to use the Thunder Hammer instead of the Paragon Blade, especially with his Warlord trait, which allows him to do D6 attacks.
Yeah,
or is it D3?
I'm going to attack with the Paragon Blade now, and if you kill me, I'm going to be able to attack you with the Thunder Hammer.
And even if you've already attacked, is that the Warlord trait?
I mean,
okay.
I choose the profile of the weapon.
Okay, even if you've already attacked. Yeah. Okay, so Paragon Blades and then your Warlord trait.
Yes,
if
you kill me.
If you kill me, you can attack again.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, perfect. So here we go. I'll start this time. Hitting on 4s. Master Crafted. Nothing. And then wounding on 3s. Oh, and that is what I want, because that is a Murderous Strike. So you do your attacks first. Okay. Do your attacks first. This way it's more interesting.
4 to wound, 4 to hit, sorry.
Okay.
I like this.
Oh, that's much better.
And 3 to wound.
3 to wound, looking for 6s.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So the first things we have to do is our Murderous Strike, as per the rules. So a 4 up here.
3. I'm okay.
Oh, and I am dead. Okay, now SN rules we spill over. So these would go into the units. So I have to do 6
6s.
3 6s. So that is 2 more. Because did you get 2 instant killing? No.
1 instant killing, actually, right?
Yeah, 1 instant kill and 2 wounds, which you already rolled for. So I would have. I did 2 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So 1 more would be. This one would be.
You have Feel No Pain, actually, because you're closing the combat.
Oh yes, and those are not instant killing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I think I did 3 wounds, but I should have done 2.
Yeah.
6 ups? No, so he's dead. Okay, so 1 wound is removed, and then 1 would go into, yeah, that's done perfectly. Okay, and then you do have your 2 attacks for your Machinator, which are unwieldy, but so we would have to wait till the end. But you don't, all your attacks have disappeared now because you're in a challenge.
Yeah.
So the Machinator array is no longer disappeared. Okay, let's move on to the rest of the combat then. So we're all striking again at the initiative 4, and I have 1, 2, 3 guys left. 1, 2, 3 guys left. I'm going into the Gorgons again.
4 guys with the Solarite Powerlet is the other guy, right?
Yeah, the other one has a Solarite Gauntlet, yes. Hitting on 3s. And looking for 6s or 4s. Okay, so 2 normal wounds and a AP 2.
Okay, 2 up. They're okay.
Perfect.
And now there's 5.
5 up.
Is okay.
Perfect as well.
The thing is that before we have done also the blind check, because I have made a save.
We have done it off camera.
Yeah, we have done it off camera, and because with this unit, if I'm able to make a armor save and I'm saving it, no matter if it's invulnerable or normal save.
On a 4 up, right?
On a 4 up, you're gonna have to make a blind check.
Lovely.
So we did it, but it didn't work this time.
Yes, you rolled a 2, so the blinds didn't go, and I didn't have to do initiative test. Still difficult to do because I would have to carry on and fail an initiative at a higher value, but it's a good little rule to go. You would go down to weapon skill 1, which would hurt a lot. Okay, next up we've got the Lightning Claw of the Gorgon. So 5 attacks. 4 attacks right now because you haven't charged.
4 attacks because I haven't charged, right? 5 to hits, 2
hits.
for
4s,
sixes and
re-rolling.
re-rolling.
Oh, 2 6s, so 2 6-ups.
Oh,
Followed by Heart of the Legion. No,
Yeah.
so 1 wound and 1 was wounded. I won't put it on the standard bearer. I'll put it on this guy, so he's dead. And then we move on to your
veterans, right?
Okay, so we'll do this off camera. A lot of attacks with different weapons. You saw it on the previous turn. So we'll come back for my saving. Incredibly, only 4 wounds dealt. None of them were rending. So 2 ups here. That's all passed.
Yep.
But we do have the Power Fist and the Thunder Hammers to do. I do have my Solarite Gauntlets. So let's go with that first. Hitting on 3s. Hopefully a bit better than before.
2,
Much better.
everything actually.
And 2 is 2 wounds. That is 3 wounds.
3
so
wounds.
3 5-ups, please,
3
on your
5-ups.
Gorgons.
1
dead.
1 is
One
okay.
saved. And
Young
2
Dog,
saved. Wow. So many good rolls. 1 more is dead. He's gone for the lightning claws because obviously he wants to attack with that. So your time to shine.
Yeah.
So that's
2
3
attacks of Power Fist and
3 attacks of Thunderhammer.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s.
5s again.
Nothing.
Nothing hits.
And 3 attacks from the Thunderhammer. 1 hit.
1 hit. 2 up.
1
Wounded.
wound. Brutal 2. 6 ups. No, 1
No,
more
the guy
is
gone.
dead. And obviously we can't do any Fear No Pain for Heart of the Legion because it's instant killing. Perfect. So I believe you've won combat there by quite a lot. You killed my Praetor for 3. You've killed 1 guy only, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
So no, plus the 1 that was wounded.
yeah.
So 6 wounds, and I've just done a total of
2
2
wounds.
wounds. So you've won by 4. I'm quickly going to check if I'm stubborn. I want to check if I'm stubborn, and if I'm not, then I'll do a leadership after that. So we're back. We've checked. I'm not stubborn. I've lost by 4. So I'm leadership 9. So I'm down to, I need to basically have a 5 or less. No, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you cut me down. Now you are 2 units to my 1. So I roll 1 and add my initiative, which is bad because this means that it is 4, 5 only. You have to roll a 5 or a 6 with each of those units because the only difference is that is because it's 2 units, you can only roll 1 dice, not adding your initiative, but you can equal to and not exceed. So any 5 or 6, you basically cut me down. So first one, that's it, that's cut me down. And I believe that in Zone Mortalis you also get a +1 to this roll anyway. So you're definitely cutting me down. And you had an extra dice to do as well. So you've cut me down. Not an elite unit, but you have got a point for killing a HQ and a point for killing someone in a challenge. A lot of points, Jose. I'm not happy.
Also taking the
Objective as well. So that, yes, because you won't score it now because that was my turn.
Yeah.
But we will go into your turn and see what happens now. Okay, we're back. Turn 4 for the Iron Hands. It has been very, very brutal. The score at the moment is 6-3. And it's going to get even worse because he is about to capture 2 of these objectives. Now, Hoss is being very smart. He is not going to move because he doesn't want me to use my special reaction, which is best defense. Because if he moves, I can basically charge him and contest basically this objective or not. So no shooting, no movement, but there will be shooting. We're going to start with 2 melters from this dreadnought here into the brethren.
2 up to hit. Okay,
2 hits and 2's 2 wounds. Okay, 6 ups. No, so that is 2 dead here. I'll get them from the back actually.
Yeah.
These 2. Okay.
And now we're gonna shoot with the immortals
with all the immortals again. Perfect. I will. I'll move up a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I might as well with one of my reactions. There we go. Okay, and now you start shooting all your Volkite goodness.
Volkite, and this time it's not gets hot.
No gets hot.
My goodness.
And there's 2 less guys as well, so
yeah.
Perfect. Let's go.
3 to hit. Everything else, so.
And 3's to wound.
3's to wound.
Oh, 2 more misses there, so that is 5 in total.
Yeah.
2 up saves. All passed.
All
and then
pass.
we've got 2 melters, right?
2 melters, yeah. 1 hitting and wound.
6 up. No,
Another
that's
guy
1 more
gone.
dead. So melters doing the work here. And then you can shoot with these guys, but there's no really a point, right?
Nah, it's all right.
Because if you move, I can do an extra reaction and
Yeah.
move towards you there.
Exactly.
I could have actually moved here.
Oh,
When you
towards
shot.
me.
Yeah.
Ah.
So let's put this back because you wouldn't really do it.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
I would have moved and which is called, what was it called again? Displace. I could have
Displace,
displaced,
yeah, better,
and I could
sorry.
have moved onto the objective to cancel it out. So you wouldn't have really done the two melters
Exactly.
here. Okay, so put him back. That's not a problem at all. And put two back because there was two there.
Yeah.
And we're going straight into combat now. Right? You're going to charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge with it. Actually, I
Okay.
can do it because I'm not gonna do. I can charge with this unit here too. So
Yes, both of them. So I'm going to brace with both of them, or yeah, it's called brace. So
you
brace.
have the. I mean, your.
Oh, my Warlord trait. My Warlord is
gone.
not there, so I'll do brace with them.
Yeah.
I passed,
passed
so
her.
I'm fearless.
Chugging with this with the dreadnought first. 3.
Yep,
Is all right.
just
Wait,
about.
wait, wait.
Okay, and then again,
The other one,
you
I
probably
can
need the
really not fail it.
Oh, there we go.
Right,
Both
there.
in. Perfect. So Immortals in the center of the zone Mortalis. We've got a Dreadnought on the other side facing the Brethren. Let's get some dice ready and go into probably the final turn and probably the phase of this game coming up next. Okay, here we go. Can I take a Dreadnought down? We shall see. So Jose, your time to shine.
You go first, my
I go
buddy.
first. Okay, so I need 9, 18, 27 attacks. Here's 18 first, hitting on 4s. Because we're both weapon skill
5.
5. So I can remove these. And then I did 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I need one more dice.
Okay. One more dice.
yeah,
You
just
want
four.
one on mine, for
Yep.
example?
And then hitting on 4s. And then these are all hits. And then need to wound here.
6s.
6s. Do you also get it in combat? No, it's just shooting,
Yeah,
right?
shooting phase, yeah.
So I need 6s basically.
Yeah. 3,
That
4.
is 4.
Wow.
Nice. 4 wounds there with rending.
Perfect.
So you can.
I'm gonna attack you now with
Mm-hmm.
my Horus fist. Force to wound, to hit. Sorry.
Yep.
There are 3. 2 to wound. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so 3 6-ups.
Yeah.
First one dead. Second one dead. Third one dead. So
Yeah.
3 dead. And then to finish off, do you want to do those saves really quickly?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So 5-ups.
Nah, 4
That is
wounds
4.
straight.
And then I do have my Solarite Gauntlet hitting on 4s.
1 wound. I mean, 1 hit.
Mastercrafted. Strength 10, so I'm wounding on 2s. Oh, 1 wound only.
5 up.
Can't kill it.
Nice. All right. Another wound. Wow.
Down to one
wound.
wound remaining. Not enough. If I killed that Dreadnought, it could have been quite tasty because I could have actually scored a point for killing an elite unit. But today is not my day, that is for sure. 1 wound remaining there. We'll place him in here. And then we move on to this combat tier. So we both strike at initiative 4.
Yeah. Well, my sergeant, I'm gonna challenge you.
Yes, because you want an extra point. I will accept for sure because you have a Thunderhammer, right?
Yes.
Okay, shall we do that one even if it's... no, we have to do the
other
proper
guys first.
initiative first, yes.
Yeah.
So,
2, 3.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Misses, misses, misses. And wounding on... I do get +1 strength. No, you charged me, so
Yeah.
still the same. 4s. And that is...
1 random.
1 rend doesn't really matter, right? Because you have 3 up armor. So 1 rending, 1 3 up.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna attack you now. So here I have all the attacks. I need to roll 3 more and
Okay.
then the sergeant. Okay.
Perfect.
5s to hit. It's only 1, I think.
2.
Yeah.
No, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
3.
3 hits.
And you need to roll a couple more, right?
Yeah, I have 3 more attacks.
So 2
Okay.
more.
2 more. I'm wounding you on 4s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 ups. 1 wound
One
goes
wound.
through, and then you have a 3 up and a 2 up. So basically,
5 and 5 again. So
just the shields.
yeah.
1 wound and,
And
5
then
up
feel
again.
no pain. It's alright.
Saved again. Okay. So I do lose a wound. So it means that 1 is slain because 1 was wounded. Yeah, because that dice was mine, not yours, right?
Yeah, that was yours.
Okay. And then we do have the challenge now.
Yeah.
I have 3 attacks, hitting on 3s,
Threes. One,
mastercrafted,
twos.
and 2s.
Nothing.
1 wound.
One wound only. Okay, 5 up.
Yep.
He's alright.
Wow. I'm failing everything. You're passing everything.
5 to hits now, 4 attacks with Thunder Hammer, but nothing hits.
Nothing hits. Okay, so nothing happening there. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is, that is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You do score another 2 points, taking you to 8, right? Because
Yeah,
we were
8
in total. And roll the dice really quickly. So on a 1, 2, 3, you lose that one. On a 4, 5, 6, you lose this one, because if not, we have to re-roll loads.
This one.
So that one is lost. And roll 1 more dice. On a 2 up, we would go to the next turn. But, so we do go, but at this point, 8 points, we're quickly going to have a little check of the battlefield, see what I can score, and I believe it's only this one, and maybe kill some elite. So let's make sure that the game is gone, and we'll come back in a jiffy. Okay, we're back. We've counted points. I could get a couple of points, because these are all HQs and elites. So I could score a couple of points. The problem is that there's only a confirmed 2 turns left, and we have to roll for turn 6, so it maybe isn't even possible. The only thing I could probably get this turn is a point here for killing this, because it's only on 1 wound, and I won't grab any objectives, taking me to 4. In your next turn, you would obviously score another point here, taking you to 9, and then we would roll on a 4 up for next turn. Doesn't happen anyway, but if it did, I could probably, my chances would be to make a challenge and kill another unit, grabbing another 2 points, taking me to a possible 5 or 6 maximum. So no point in carrying on. I stretch out my hand, a win to the Iron Hands. First one moving to the quarterfinals. Interesting. Let's see what the challenger will be in the. I can't remember who they can face. But we shall see.
I don't remember neither. We have to check.
We'll have to check. If not, you guys probably checking already on social media who they will be playing next. But a brutal win for the Iron Hands. And yeah, let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game, and a win to the Iron Hands. The first classified team to actually move on to the quarterfinals, I believe it is. And we've already checked, it will be the White Scars, who had a bye in the first round, who will be facing them. So speed versus resilience in the next showcase for the first quarterfinals. But back to this game, to be honest, and I think Jose would agree, when you see both lists on paper, I think the Brethren, Templar, Imperial Fist list had the slight advantage, don't you think?
I think that they were way more powerful in this sort of games, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think that the scatter, the objectives and everything in between, it was a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
And it was really, I mean, you can never trust in the list after all, because the game can
go either hand. So that's why I like this mission. I think this mission for an initial round is quite good. Obviously, we're not looking at semi-finals or finals where the missions will be stuck to something more aggressive and something less of disappearing objectives, for example, like this one. But yes, between the failing charges, the Overwatch, which was brutal against my illustrious, my rolling that has been so bad, even with a 2-up save on most of my armor. I think that's been the downfall for the Brethren list. Even though I thought that it was really going to perform quite well, I think, like Jose just stated, as a Zone Mortalis list, it is quite good. 2 wounds each, 2-up save.
Really good.
Great in combat with so many attacks. But yeah, it's a win for the Iron Hands. Let's talk about the Iron Hands, the true winners. What do you think has made you win this game? Has it been the resilience?
It's been the resilience, definitely. Just having extra feel no pain all the time.
Yeah.
And it has saved me a little bit, even though I haven't saved that much. But what I have saved, it was just because of the feel no pain, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, because the army itself doesn't have much punch in close combat, as we have seen already. Nope. So I think it was just the resilience, just standing in the ground and don't giving back into the enemy the ground that they want, and that was the way of Iron Hands after all.
Yeah, it was great. And I think that like a lot of people always say that or state that Zone Mortalis is great for close combat, but we have seen the proper potent of guns in this game. So, for example, the Volkites have performed really well, removed a full unit of illustrious assault cannon marines, and plinked and plonked some wounds here and there with the Brethren itself. When you have weight of attacks, it's great when you're fighting against 2+ armor. So it's great. I think it's a very all-rounder list. I think we're going to see a lot more Iron Hands. Can they take on the White Scars and the speed that they bring with their resilience? That we will be seeing very soon on SN+. So just want to point out again that all the quarterfinals and semifinals and the finals will be for our SN+ members. So if you want to see extra content, see the Zone Mortalis tournament at its full strength, then join us on SN+. Link below and support us at the same time. Jose, thank you. I'm going to say, I don't say thank you for coming as a guest anymore because you're not a guest, you're a team member. So, glorious game, glorious victory. We'll see you in the next Spy Report very, very soon. Goodbye.
See you soon.